Hello everyone, welcome to Genius channel. Today we will be discussing questions from statistics, that is previous year questions from statistics, which are asked in NDA exams. Okay. So please read the first question. We will be doing the question number 103. 103, question number 103. Please read the question. The median of the observations 22, 24, 33, 37, x plus 1, x plus 3, 46, 47, 57, 58 in ascending order is 42. What are the values of fifth and sixth observations respectively? Okay, direct question. Please start doing. All of you, please start doing. And comment your answers too. Okay. Once you get the answers, please comment that. The median of the observations 22, 24, 33, 37, x plus 1, x plus 3, 46, 47, 57, 58. In ascending order is 42. You have to find the fifth and sixth. Please try. Did you get the answer? Direct question now. How to do it? See, they are telling median. Median means what actually? Median, middle term, isn't it? Median means actually middle term. Okay. So see here, how many observations are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So totally 10 observations. So n is equal to 10. Now, if number of observations are even, what is the formula for finding the median? If even number is then means how many middle terms will be there? Even number of terms means you will have 2 middle terms, isn't it? 2 middle terms. If n is even, you have 2 middle terms, isn't it? What about if n is odd? If n is odd, you will have only 1 middle term. But here it is even. Even means 2 middle terms. So average of that 2 middle terms will be the median, isn't it? So see, which all are the middle terms? Middle terms will be n by 2th term and n by 2 plus 1th term. Which are the middle terms? n by 2th term and n by 2 plus 1th term. Here it is 10 by 2, that is 5th term, and 5th plus 1, that is 6th term. So 5th term and 6th term are the 5th term and 6th term are the middle terms, isn't it? So, and the median they have given as 42. So what is the 5th term here? That is x plus 1. 6th term is x plus 3. So x plus 1 plus x plus 3. Okay, and those are the middle terms, isn't it? Divided by 2. Understood? 5th term plus 6th term divided by 2. Why? Because I already told if n is even, average of the n by 2th term and n by 2 plus 1th term will be the median. So here n by 2 means 5, n by 2 plus 1 means 6. So 5th term and 6th term. Average of that means 5th term plus 6th term by 2. That will be the median. So 5th term is x plus 1. 6th term is x plus 3. So divided by 2. That is average. That will be the median. Median they have given it as 42. So that is 2x plus 4 by 2. Isn't it? So that is x plus 2. The 2x plus 4 means you take 2 outside, it will become x plus 2 and 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So 42 equal to x plus 2. So x is equal to 40. X is equal to 40. Now you have to find the fifth observation and sixth observation. So fifth observation is x plus 1. That is 40 plus 1, 41. Then sixth observation is x plus 3. 40 plus 3, 43. So 41 and 43. So that is option B. 41, 43. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. So what is the takeaway from this question? What all things you will by heart? You have to check what is n. If n is even, you have two middle terms. Two middle terms. What are the middle terms? Okay. So if n is even, you will have two middle terms. You will have two middle terms, and these middle terms are n by 2th term and n by 2th term and n by 2 plus 1th term. Okay, then you find the average, you will get the median. But if n is odd, you have, it is very easy. If n is odd means what will be the middle term? That means, for example, if we have 5 terms, for example, if n is odd, 5 terms means the third term will be the middle term, that is n plus 1 by 2 term. So if n is odd, n plus 1 by 2, that is, if 5 is number of terms, for example, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 divided by 2, 3, third term. Okay, so if n is odd, n plus 1 by 2 the term, and if n is even, you have two middle terms, isn't it? We'll see the next question. See the 104th question, 104, question number 104. Arithmetic mean of 10 observations is 60. Arithmetic mean of 10 observations is 60. And sum of squares of deviations from 50 is 5000. What is the standard deviation of the observations? Arithmetic mean of 10 observations is 60 and sum of squares of deviations from 50 is 5000. What is the standard deviation of the observations? Options 20, 21, 22.36, 24.70. I want all of you to answer this and give me the answer. You can comment the answers. Please do. Okay. So did you get the answer? Do anybody get the answer? Okay. So in this, we need to use some formulas. So the formulas which are coming in the statistics, you have to by heart anyhow, because statistics is all about formulas. If you study, those are simple basic formulas. If you by heart that, you can substitute and do the problem. Okay. So see here, they have given number of observations here as 10, isn't it? There are 10 observations. And it's arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean. What is the letter used for Arithmetic mean, we'll usually use X bar, isn't it? Arithmetic mean, they have given 60, isn't it? Now, then how can we find sum of the observations? Sum of the observations. What is actually arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean is sigma xi by n. That is sum of the observations by number of observation. That is given as X bar, isn't it? That is X bar, isn't it? Sum of the observations by number of observation, that is mean. So that is 60. So what is sigma xi here? Sigma xi by 10 we have 60. So sigma xi, that is sum of the observation, is 600. Isn't it? Number of observations is 10. Arithmetic mean is 60. Sigma xi by n, that is arithmetic mean, that is 60. So from this we can get sigma xi as 600. Isn't it? 600. Now, listen carefully. What they have given, sum of the squares of deviations from 50 is 5000. Sum of the squares of deviations from 50 is 5000. From 50. That means what? That means this 50 is the assumed mean, isn't it? A. That is given as 50. And sum of the squares of deviations from 50. That means what? Sigma di square. That is given as 5000. Summation. Sum of the squares of deviations is given as 5000. Okay. Now, we know that di is xi minus a. Deviation is xi minus assumed mean, isn't it? Remember the table, xi minus a. Deviation means how much it deviates from the assumed means. So, xi minus a is deviation. So, what is sigma di? Sigma di is nothing but sigma xi minus a. We cannot do sigma, isn't it? A into sigma I or sigma 1. Sigma 1 means nothing but n. Okay. So, that is sigma xi we have 600 minus n we have 10, isn't it? N is 10, a we have 50, isn't it? A n. Sigma 1 is n, isn't it? N. So 10 into 50, a is 50. That is sigma di. That is 600 minus 500, that is 100. So sigma di we have 500. Why we have 100? Understood? So what all things I did here, listen again. I have n as 10, mean as 60. So I can get sum of the observations 600. Now they have given deviation from the assumed mean. Assumed mean is 50. So square of deviation is 5000. Deviation is xi minus 50. So sigma deviation, that is sigma xi minus a sigma 1, that is a into n. So that is sigma di about as 100. Now what is the question actually? Question is to find out standard deviation. Question is to find out standard deviation. Standard deviation SD. What is standard deviation SD? Root of sigma, by heart the formula, sigma di square by n minus sigma di by n the whole square. Standard deviation is root of sigma di square by n minus sigma di by n. So now it is just about substitution. Okay. So have you copied this part? I'm just rubbing this part. Okay. Now it's all about substitution. Standard deviation is equal to root of sigma di square is given 5000 divided by n minus sigma di is 100. 100 square, isn't it? 100 square 10,000 divided by n is 10, isn't it? N is 10. So here 10 also squared. So 100, so 0, 0 goes here. So 500 root of 400, that is 20. Answer is 20, option A. Okay, so what are the takeaway from this question? You have to study, you have to by heart, you have to understand what is this 50. 50 is nothing but assume the mean, that you have to understand. Then what you have to understand? You have to understand what is the formula for standard deviation. Then how to get sigma dA if xi and a is given. Okay. So note down this question. Note down this question. Mark that as important. Okay. So then we'll see the next question. So we'll see the question number 107. Class marks in a frequency table. Question starting class marks. Question number 107. Okay. Question number 107. Please try. Please try. Class marks on a frequency table are given to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So class marks they have given. Class limits of the 5 classes you have to find out. Okay, class marks of the frequency table is given. You have to find out what? You have to find out the class limits. Very easy question now. Please try. All of you, please try. Okay. So let's see how to do. So they have actually given class marks, isn't it? And you have to find out the class limit. So what is class marks and class limit? Class mark is nothing but lower limit plus higher limit by 2. Class mark is nothing but lower limit plus higher limit by 2. Isn't it? So see here, the class mark, first class mark is 5, isn't it? First class mark is 5. So the lower limit plus higher limit divided by 2 is 5. Okay. So can I write lower limit plus higher limit as 10? Isn't it? 5 into 2, 10. And actually, what is class interval? Class interval. What do you mean by class interval? That is higher limit minus lower limit, isn't it? H minus L. That is class interval, isn't it? This is class interval, isn't it? Higher limit minus lower interval is class interval. Class interval. And what is the class interval here? What is the class interval? Class interval is 5, isn't it? Because see, intervals between class marks will be the intervals between class limits also. So 5, 10, 15. So the class interval is nothing but 5. So I have lower limit plus higher limit as 10. I have class interval higher limit minus lower limit as 5. Okay. So that means what is my highest limit? You add this, you get 2h is equal to 15, h is equal to 7.5. Higher limit is equal to 7.5. So what is lower limit? Limit minus lower limit is 5. So that will be what? That will be 2.5, isn't it? So my first interval is 2.5 to 7.5. Second interval will be 7.5 to 12.5. Third interval will be 12.5 to 17.5. Understood? So very simple basic question. If you know the basic things like class interval, class limit, you can answer this. Okay. So the answer is option B. Option B. Okay. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. I'll just show this in the whiteboard also. See, just for you to understand what is class interval, basic terms. Okay, class interval, class mark. Okay, so 2.5 to 7.5, 7.5 to 12.5, 12.5 to 17.5. These are class intervals. Now class, so this is lower limit, higher limit, lower limit, higher limit, lower limit, higher limit. Now what is class mark? Okay, class, so this is class, okay, classes. Now class interval means what is the interval between these two? That is 5. Class interval is 5. Here class interval is 5. Now what is class mark? Class mark is lower limit plus higher limit by 2. That is 2.5 plus 7.5 by 2. Okay, so that is 10 by 2, 5. Then 12.5 plus 7.5 by 2. Okay, that is 18. 12.5 plus 7. That is 20 by 2. That is 20 by 2. That is 10. So that continues like this. So these are class marks. Okay. Class interval means higher limit minus lower limit. That is 5. Understood? So this is a very basic question. That was a very basic question. Okay. So the answer was option B. We have already said that. Now we'll see the next question. Question number 108. Question number 108. All of you try. The mean of 5 observations is 4.4 and variance is 8.24. If 3 of the 5 observations is 1, 2, and 6, then what are the other 2 observations? Options 9, 16, 9, 4, 81, 16, 81, 4. I want all of you to do. Please try. You'll be able to do this question, direct question. Bit lengthy also. Try all of you. Okay. Have you got the answer? Please comment your answers once you get it. Shall we see how to do this? Mean of 5 observations is 4.4 and variance is 8.24. Okay, mean is 4.4. So what do you mean by mean? Mean is nothing but sum of the observations by number of observations. 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 So that is given as 4.4. Okay, sum of the observations, that is divided by number of observations, isn't it? So that is 4.4. So sum we don't know. So they have already given the 3 terms, isn't it? 3 terms they have given. 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 terms we don't know because totally 5 observations, isn't it? So 2 observations we don't know. That is what we have to find out. So I am calling them as x plus y. Number of observations is 5. That is equal to 4.4. So what you will get if you do this? That is 9 plus x plus y. 9 plus x plus y is equal to 22. So x plus y is equal to 13. Okay. So that is the first conclusion we are getting. First equation you are getting. Now what they have given, that they have given variance is 8.24. Variance is 8.24. Variance is 8.24. Now what about variance? What is the formula? How you will find the variance? Variance, how you are going to find? Variance is nothing but xi minus x bar square, isn't it? Xi minus x bar the whole square, isn't it? So you have to take xi minus sigma xi minus x bar the whole square, sigma xi minus x bar the whole square. Okay, so do we have all the observations here? No, we don't have x and y. Okay. So we have variance as 8.24. So that is variance sigma xi minus x bar the whole square by n. That is equal to sigma square. That is variance is sigma square, isn't it? So I'm going to do this. So I'm see. That means you have to subtract each and every term minus mean. Then you have to square that. Then you have to add. Okay. So I'm going to do that in the whiteboard. Listen carefully. What was sigma square? Variance is equal to sigma xi minus x bar square by n. So here n is 5. So 1 by 5 I'm just taking out. Then remaining I'm doing here xi. So what are the non-observations are 1, 2, 6. Other one is x and y, isn't it? So 1 minus x bar. X bar is what? 4.4 square plus 2 minus 4.4 square plus 6 minus 4.4 square plus x minus 4.4 square plus y minus 4.4 square. Understood what I'm doing? We have to take all the observations, subtract that from median, then square, then add them. Okay. So what I'll get? So variance already they were given in the question as 8.24. 1 by 5 into, we subtract this. We subtract 1 minus 4.4. Okay, so that is minus 3.4 square plus this will be minus 2.4 square plus this will be 1.6 square plus x minus 4.4 square plus y minus 4.4 square. So that is, then you multiply this 5 into 8.2 for this side, you take 41.20. Here you will get, when you square and add, you will get this as 19.88 plus x minus 4.4 square plus y minus 4.4 square. So if I take 19.88 to this side, I'll get 21.32. 41.20 minus 19.88 is equal to x minus 4.4 square plus y minus 4.4 square. Okay, now need to do write each and every step when we do the in your exams. But here I am writing each and every step for you to understand. But anyhow, we have to substitute now. So we have to, if you don't go like, if you're doing in a rush, you'll make many mistakes because this is so many numbers and a big equation also. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this y. Already we have written x plus y is equal to 13. Remember, in the question paper part, we have written that now. See, here in the beginning, when we from the mean, we have written x plus y is equal to we have written x plus y is equal to 13. So from that, I can substitute this y as 13 minus x, isn't it? Y as 13 minus x. So here, if I open here minus a minus b the whole square, so this will become a minus b the whole square. Then in the here y I am substituting as 13 minus x minus 4.4 square. So here it is x square minus 8.8 x plus 4.4 square plus here 13 minus 4.4, isn't it? That is 8.6. So x minus 8.6. So that we can minus, when you square that will go. So this will become 8.6 plus x the whole square, isn't it? So no, this is minus itself because 13 minus 4.4 is it. So 38.6 minus x the whole square. So x square minus 8.8x plus 4.4 square plus 8.6 square minus double of 8.6 to 17.2x plus x square. So we'll reach in an equation x square 2x square, x square plus x square 2x square, then minus 8.8 and minus 70.2. So what you get, that 8.8 and 70.2, that is minus, you'll get it minus 19.3. When you add that, what you are getting, you add these two, you will get that as 26 minus 26x plus 4.4 square plus 8.6 square, that you will get as 93.32. So in this side, I have 21.32. Yeah, 93.32. Now we got a quadratic equation. Now it is solving the quadratic equation. Okay, so just solve the quadratic equation. How to solve? So 21.32 is equal to 2x square minus 26x plus 93.32. Take everything to one side, 2x square minus 26x plus 93.32 minus 21.32. So 93 minus 21, so 272 is equal to 0. So that can be written square minus 13x plus 36 equal to 0. So that is x square minus 9x minus 4x plus 36 equal to 0. X into x minus 9 minus 4 into x minus 9 equal to 0. You will get as x minus 9 into x minus 4 equal to 0. You will get as x equal to 9 comma 4. X equal to 9 comma 4. So the possible values of x are 9 comma 4. So if x is 9, y is 13 minus 9. That is because y is 13 minus x is in it. So x is equal to 9, y is equal to 4. So the observations are 9 comma 4. Please copy down this. So it is very lengthy. So once you get a question like this, think whether you can solve, whether how much time this will be consuming. If it is taking more time, means go to the next question. After doing the remaining question, come back to this question. Anyway, this is a solvable question. If you know the formula, that you can solve, but it is like a little bit lengthy. Okay. So if it is lengthy, means you will lose more time. You will be, this is consuming actually questions time for solving at least minimum 2 questions we can solve at this time. Okay. So think whatever, if you feels like someone question is very calculative, go to the remaining questions and see whether I can solve any other question this time. Okay. So then only then you proceed with this question after that. Okay. So thank you everyone. See you in the next video. Okay, once again, you mark the question paper, isn't it? Just mark that here. Answer is 9 comma 4. Please mark that. So winding up, just mark 9 comma 4 is the answer. Okay. Okay. So thank you everyone. See you in the next video.